very good series. The 5th inning, Hideo Nomo against David Eckstein, laying down the bunt for the squeeze. Adam Kennedy coming in, he'll score. Good baseball. It's a 4-1 game, Jeff.
Well, this guy can do so many things so well, and when you're asking a guy to lay down a squeeze, all you want to do is get it on the ground, and he gets it done.
Is Eric Karros crunching this in a 4-1 game. That's a 2-run shot, and it's a 4-3 game. Now, Bud Black, pitching coach, comes out for Jared Washburn. Washburn will stay on in the game. Here's Marquise Grissom. Next pitch. Oof. If you have a meeting like that, you try to get a little confidence. Oh, no.
Don't come out here.
Yeah. It's a 4-4 game. 7th inning now. Sean Green against Dennis Cook. Look out! All right, what was that, Jeff?
He didn't mean to hit him. He turns right to him and says, "I didn't mean to hit you." You know,
so is that what that means?
Cookie's side slinging it right there.
And now the benches come out. I mean, Green has buried so many home runs in this series. You don't think that means anything?
I think if Cookie's trying to hit him right there, he's throwing it overhand and he's going right at him. All he's trying to do is just throw him off a little bit by throwing sidearm. He just didn't get the ball over the plate.
Now here's Gagne on to close this out, Jeff.
This guy is nasty right here. Tell you what, for a guy that's just now doing this job, he's as good as it comes real quick.
Dodgers take it 5-4. Combined attendance for this series over 150,000. Sean Green was 2 for 3. Cologne is on the hill, going after Greg Norton here in the 3rd inning, and he struck him out. Cologne with 8 Ks in the game. Top of the 6th, Omar Vizquel is on second. Pick it up. It's a 1-1 ball game. Go watch close about some defensive excellence here. Travis Fryman. His bat is waking up, puts this to right, gonna bounce this off the wall. Now here's Larry Walker.
Look at this throw.
And that little deep by Walker saved a run.
Lets it fly. Vizquel will stay right there. He'd eventually score on a sacrifice fly. Now it's 2-1 Indians, men on 2nd and 3rd. John McDonald down the line. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score.
I think he's the happiest man in a baseball uniform in baseball, John McDonald.
Very happy there. Made it a 4-1 ball game. Now, Milton Bradley, kind of a strange day in center field. And we'll go in the 4th inning now as we'll go back a little bit. Coming up, new. I mean, inexplicable. Allowed a runner to get to second on the error. Can't happen. Jeff, it would continue.
You got to be able to get in front of the ball. I was always taught you didn't pick up a ball with your bare hand unless it was stopped. But right here, there's no mistake for that. You just got to get your glove down. If you have to go down on one knee to get that thing, you stop it. In the outfield, you're kind of the last line of defense. Never let the ball go through your legs.
Bottom of the 7th, here comes that man again. Larry Walker, opposite field. It's unfair. 14th homer of the year. One on Saturday night, he tried a bunt, it wouldn't work, so we hit one out. It's a 5-4 ball game. Still 5-4 in the bottom of the 9th. Walker on deck with 2 out. Brent Butler sends the fly ball, but Jober Cabrera is there, and the big man on deck. That'll do it. Indians survive 5-4. Bartolo Colon wins for the 4th time in his last 5 starts. Peter, John McDonald 5 for 12 with Kurt Schilling, but lost to the big unit. Now here Rick Helling facing Craig Paquette. And look at this. For the first time he saw him, and he put one out. Everybody in the pool. Almost. 1-0 ball game. Paquette's 4th of the year. Mark Grace in a 1-1 ball game here, Peter.
Maybe this is just learning new tricks. Lets the bat go on a foul ball. This is pretty funny. Okay, Gracie. A little psychological warfare against Mark Redmond. Next pitch, bam. Tremendous.
2-run shot for Grace. 5th of the year. Diamondbacks take a 3-1 lead. Go to the 6th inning now. Bases loaded with Tigers. Rick Helling still pitching. Craig Paquette up here with 1 out. A double play. That'll do it. Still a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the 8th. Luis Gonzalez up against Jeff Farnsworth. Gonzalez, look at this. 15th of the year. Diamondbacks blow this one open. Well, it started well for the Tigers. Got that first win. But 11-2 is your final here. Jeff Farnsworth goes a 1/3 of an inning, gives up 6 earned runs. Ouch. Mark Grace, by the way, hit his 500th career double. Rick Helling went 8, gave up just 1 earned run.
The first ever interleague game between the two. Pedro Estacio to Derek Jeter, and oh boy, Jeter hits it off his knee, and he would be hobbling throughout the rest of the game. Fast forward to the 4th. Nobody on the board yet. As Robin Ventura swings through, Mike Piazza throws through. Bernie Williams not going, even though 51 straight bases have been stolen off of Piazza. Next batter, Jorge Posada, 4-6-3 to end the inning. Bottom fourth, 2 on, nobody out. David Wells to Jeremy Burnett, swinging. 1 out. Next batter, Ray Ordonez grounds to Jeter. And unassisted, Jeter hanging tough with that bum knee. Top 5, Alfonso Soriano at first after plating the first run. And Mike Piazza guns him down. First guy he's thrown out of the base pads since the first week of the season. Top of the 6th, 2 on, nobody out. Bernie Williams base hit. Jeter trying to score from second. And he makes it home just in time. 2-0 Yanks. That's your score, bottom of the 8th. Piazza facing David Wells, 1 on, nobody out. And Jason Giambi. First error of the year. Would you believe it? A guy doesn't make an error all year. I wouldn't have believed it, but I didn't see it with my own eyes. And this guy, Mo Vaughn, steps up. It's a 3-run shot. Forget about it. A 3-run shot off of David Wells, much to the delight of Johnny Franco in the bullpen and the rest of the Mets faithful that has been riding Mo Vaughn ever since his arrival from Anaheim. A huge home run for Mo Vaughn personally and for the team. And he does very well against David Wells. 9th career home run against Wells, most by any active batter against any active pitcher in the game. As the Mets beat the Yankees in a series for the first time since July 1999.
Former reliever, bottom 1, got a little defensive support. Gary Sheffield, a shot to Shea Hillenbrand. Top 4, bases loaded, and it's Trot Nixon. Through the wickets of Keith Lockhart. 2 runs come in, and the Sox go up 4-1. Bottom 6, Lowe is on, 2 runners on, and facing Chipper Jones. And getting the whiff. Chipper 0 for 4, 2 Ks. Next batter, Lowe against Andrew Jones, who struck out 3 times. Sox up 6-1, bottom 7. Lowe gets Darren Bragg. Next batter, Jesse Garcia. Lowe, 10K performance, 1 earned. Sox pick up the victory. Lowe had 20 career wins coming into this season. He has 11 wins already this year. He struck out a career-high 10, hit 1 batter. Also got his first career hit. Just the 2nd loss for the Braves in the last 12 games.
A's-Giants rubber match. Top 2nd, Barry Zito facing Jeff Kent. Pac Bell, Kent, swinging nasty curve. Zito 5 strikeouts and 6+. Top 5, tied at 1, 2 on, 2 out. Adam Pyatt takes Kirk Reeder to right center. Base hit. Terrence Long come on down. A's up 2-1. Bottom 8, A's still up a run. Barry Bonds on first after what else? An intentional walk. A's reliever Chad Bradford gets Jeff Kent, the Submariner. In a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play. Kent bumming. A's loving. Zito now 8-0 with a 2.03 ERA in his last 9 starts, and the A's improved to a Major League best 12-2 in the 1-run games. The trio of Zito, Mulder, and Hudson heating up now with a collective 9-0 record, 1.84 ERA in their last 4 turns in the rotation, a collection of 12 starts. Thus, the A's have won 9 of 10.
Let's go to Wrigley. Cubs, Sox. Big day for this guy. Carlos Lee came in batting .248, facing Kerry Wood, bases loaded. He just left the building. It was 4-2 Cubs, top 3. It's Sox 6-4. Top 5 tied at 6. Lee has just left the building again. A 3-run bomb, 7 RBIs, a career high, and the Sox win this one. Lee loves playing on the north side. In 12 games at Wrigley, batting a robust .404, 5 homers, 15 RBIs. First White Sox player with a grand slam and a 3-run homer in the same game since Robin Ventura hit 2 grand slams back in 1995. He's had 2
Yours on Father's Day. Dustin Moore batting here in the 4th inning. Fouls one off. Fouls off the 3rd pitch. Fouls off the 5th pitch. Hanging tough. 8th pitch on a full count. Whoa. Punishment. 4th of the year. Dustin Moore is slugging .469. He's hitting .314 as well. All his numbers are good. It's 5-3. Denny Hocking fouling him off. It's the 3rd pitch. There's the 5th pitch of the at-bat. Detect the pattern. 6th pitch. Making him work. 8th pitch, foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat. Here's Denny Hocking, and here's a highlight. Look at this, yet again. Something's working here.
This guy's professional or what, Jeff?
Tell you what, this is very atypical of the Minnesota Twins. This is what they do. They come to the ballpark and battle till they get something that they like, and they put you away.
2 outs and 2 on. Tyler Houston, the base hit. Jeffrey Hammond's coming around. He's going to score. We got a tie ball game, 6-6. Nelson Figueroa on the hill in the 7th. Here's Corey Koski. Corey Koski. Look at this. Shoots one out, his 6th of the year. Twins have the lead back. Now the bullpen time, and here's J.C. Romero. Jeff, he's sensational this year.
Well, we had a ball game earlier this year where they were facing the Braves, and they bring him in with the bases loaded to face Vinny Castillo. Why do you bring in a lefty to face a righty? Because he's the best guy in the bullpen they got besides Eddie Guardado.
So Eddie Guardado gets it done every day, Eddie, once again. Twins get it 7-6. Twins take the game in 2 out of 3 in the series.
Here's my incredible statistic. You take all the outfields in the American League, the Twins are winning the Triple Crown. Their outfield leads the American League in average, homers, and RBIs, and by quite a bit.
Division in the National League, the Reds on top going into the day by 1 slim game. Austin Kearns, super rookie. Oh, nice grab. Pleasant surprise this year as he comes in. Jimmy Anderson trying to avoid becoming the National League's first 9-game loser. He'd be bent on that. Gets the double play on Jason LaRue. Gets out of the inning. Go to the top of the 4th. Here's Craig Wilson, Peter.
Last 16 games, this guy's hitting .475 with 22 ribbies and an .840 slugging. That's a 3-run homer. He can hit.
Here's Kevin Young. Kevin Young rips this out. 4-0 Pirates. Bottom of the 4th, it's still 4-0, and now Anderson cruising here. Men aboard, or 1 man aboard for Sean Casey. Double play ball. Pirates can turn those. Looking good. Bottom of the 5th, 2 on, 1 out. Pinch hitting is Ken Griffey Jr. Puts this to right center, hits it well, but no, Craig Wilson is there. He brings it back in. Bottom of the 6th. Here we go again. Austin Kearns. The double play.
You know, Jeff, with Anderson's ability to get the ground ball, I've never understood why he doesn't win more.
Well, you would think that he would, especially with this double play combination that these guys got. But you got to score, though, Peter. That's the problem.
Yeah, that was Abraham Nunez and Pokey Reese. 3 double plays in there. Of course, they have Jack Wilson in at shortstop sometimes as well. But in that case, whatever they throw out there, they get it done. And the Pirates get this win and avoid the sweep. Jimmy Anderson, a complete Game 5 hitter, almost had his first career shutout, allowed a run in the 9th. Reds get 3 with Seattle starting on Tuesday. So Ken Griffey Jr., if he plays, against he has had that pinch hitting job on Sunday, will face his old club. Now, the Reds lose. What about the Cardinals? The Cardinals, Fernando Vina.
What a great hands.
Look at that, soft hands, you're right. Friend of wildlife. Now, you wonder, is the bird going to be comfortable? Will he fly away? Is there danger? Well, you see, he's at home there. He's got the Cardinals around him.
Audubon player of the day.
At one with nature, the bird was all right. Top of the 2nd. Men on 1st and 2nd for Brent Maine. Woody Williams gets this. And a double play. Woody Williams would be very sharp. We're talking complete Game 5 hitters for Jimmy Anderson and Woody Williams. Then Darrell May, who had been sharp, but Jim Edmonds is back off the DL. Edmonds, one of the most dangerous hitters in either league. Drills this. He'd end up scoring on a sacrifice fly. Bottom of the 3rd. Williams on 2nd. A leadoff double. Look at that. J.D. Drew turns on it. Tomahawked it out. 3-1 Cards. Drew's 10th of the year. Now the top of the 7th, a 5-1 lead. Woody Williams, Maine hits this chopper. Albert Pujols up and throwing. Oh, nicely done and covering is Williams. 3-6-1. It's 5-1 in the 8th. Carlos Fablas going to try something different. Barehanded. No, Williams said no, no, no.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a play right there, boys.
Pinch hitting is Michael Tucker. Backer, look out! It's your day. It's your highlight. Woody Williams, the complete Game 5 hitter. He's got an ERA of 2.20. Cards get the sweep, and yes, now have a piece of first place. A season-high 9 games over 500.
Well, I think we've seen how important Woody Williams is to that staff. Ever since he got back in there, they've been stabilized, and Jeff, he is such an underrated player.
And they say pitchers aren't athletes.
End his consecutive games of played streak. Top of the 4th. Kenny Rogers, base hit. Pitcher hitting. Texas up 4-2. Kenny Rogers has been pitching very well this season. And this time,
Come on,
Kenny
Kenny,
Rogers
what are you
stealing.
doing? What are you doing?
He's in. On Brett Osmus, no less. First career stolen base on Carlos Hernandez. Who gets the blame on that? Who gets fined for that?
He wants the bag.
Was he in? I'm not sure now. Now here, for the 4th inning, Rogers, a little gassed. Julio Lugo hits a solo shot. 2nd of the game. It's a 4-3 game. Let's go to the 9th. Gets very interesting. Billy Wagner is on. Party's over. Wait, not so fast, my friend. In a 2-run game, Kevin Mensch makes it 6-5. Got a man on first. A-Rod pinch hitting. He got in. Oh, tried to check it, but it's weak enough to get on. They get an out. Pudge Rodriguez is next. 2 outs against Wagner. Oh, he's hit by the pitch. He had some big money on first and second now, and here's Juan Gonzalez. Big slugger. Bouncer off the glove. Billy Wagner. Lugo will try, but everybody's safe. Bases are loaded. And here's Herbert Perry, who's been having a very good game. Herbert Perry rips that. Base hit. And here we go. 1 run will score. 2, no, thrown out at the plate. Lance Berkman.
But he made a terrific play the way he charged the ball. He came up throwing and with an accurate throw. Berkman really busted to get that ball.
Osmus got back, and it's a tie ball game, 6-6. John Rocker is on. Craig Biggio in a breakout series. After an error out on the field, and Craig Biggio, it's got to feel good. He was 6 for 9 in the series coming into this game, and he gets the game-winning hit. Herbert Perry, by the way, the defensive struggling in the 9th inning, but he knocked in 4 of Texas's 4 runs. Billy Wagner vultures the win. He blows his 2nd save of the season as the Astros, all wins are important now.
On 4, Wiki Gonzalez against Jamie Moyer. Gone. Bottom 4 with a 3-run Jimmy Jack, and the Padres win it. Padres took 2 of 3 from the West-leading Mariners. Oliver Perez, the youngest player in the majors, wins his debut. The last
Devil Rays and Marlins. Oh, everybody's out for this one. Start off first inning, leading off against Wilson Alvarez. Luis Castillo from the right side here, Jeff. The ball up. Well, there you go. Didn't stop him. Tougher from the right side in some ways, huh?
Well, he's actually made a lot of progress from the right side this year, because last year he hit right around that 250 mark from the right side, and this year he's almost hitting 330 from the right side. That's a lot of extra hits.
Oh, a little wicked hop there. That's Steve Cox with that shot. That'd be scored as an error. Greg Vaughn going to third. So it's first and third with 1 out. Ben Grieve is up next, but Ben Grieve bouncing into the double play. Devil Rays then scoreless through 15 innings of play. Bottom of the 7th, no score. It's a duel. Charles Johnson is up facing Victor Zambrano on in relief. Long shot. Bounces in. Preston Wilson can run. He's coming around. He'll score. Marlins take a 1-0 lead. Top of the 8th. Not over yet. First and third, 2 outs. Steve Cox again. Rips this. Base hit. Aubrey Huff coming in. He'll score.
That was a great at-bat if you were watching it.
Next up, Ben Grieve. Can he come through this time? Waits and rips. Jumps on it. Randy Wynn coming in. He'll score, and the Devil Rays take a 2-1 lead. The Devil Rays come from behind and win.
Left-handed relievers not getting left-handed hitters.
They got the important run in, and again, it became 4-1. Devil Rays win their first series since May in Seattle. Luis Castillo, that was his 1 hit, by the way, 1 for 3 with a walk. The 31-game hitting streak. The hitting streak is still alive. Tampa Bay's 2 runs in the 8th ended a 17-inning scoreless drought. Top of the first, Shannon Stewart facing Javi Vasquez to lead off the game. And Stewart, lead-off home run. It's a 1-0 ball game. Go to the other side. Sometimes these things happen, Jeff. Here's Steve Paris.
Well, Paris is done with his rehab. He's back. First game back. Maybe my arm's not feeling so hot. I'm not real sure. Well, maybe the guy got lucky. We'll see.
Brad Wilkerson and both teams with leadoff homers in this game. In a 3-1 game. Next hitter is Jose Vidro, one of the league leaders in hits. Oh, no.
Welcome back, Steve. Welcome back. This is the big leagues, my friend.
Paris would go 5 innings, give up just 2 earned runs. They're not too bad. Peter, let's go to the 9th.
Well, Raul Mondesi up. Tough situation. Runner on third with 1 out. And he swings at a breaking ball away against Matt Hergis. Not good situational hitting. There he gets the sinker away. Carlos Delgado. End of inning. Miss a chance.
And here, in a tie ball game, Mike Mordecai against Kelvin Escobar. Troy O'Leary coming around. He's going to try to score, and indeed he does. Whoa, got away. And look at this. Montreal sweeps the Battle of Canada. Over 15,000 there to see it. 4th largest crowd of the season in Montreal. It was Rusty Staub bobblehead day, but they only made 5,000. They had 15,000 there. Shoot the locks off your wallet. Get the fans a bobblehead. Each team using 6 pitchers.
They double their attendance.
The Orioles and the Phillies now. And Terry Adams here, Jeff, getting the start for the Phils.
Well, Terry starts out outstanding. He gets the first 8 batters of the ball game, retires them. Then he walks the pitcher. Well, when you walk the pitcher, you're just asking for trouble because who's next? The leadoff hitter. He's hitting leadoff for a reason because he can hit. Right here, Adams walks the pitcher with 2 outs, which is 2-out walks are definite no-nos anyway. Cost him a couple of runs, quick runs.
And then here, the shot into the corner. Brian Roberts will score. Melvin Mora puts it in. The long day for Larry Boa. But wait, Travis Driscoll against Pat Burrell. Burrell hammers this. Daddy's home. 17th of the year. It's a 2-1 ball game. Then Scott Rowland, the hero on Saturday night in the bottom of the 6th. Melvin Mora waits, gets the out. End of threat in that 6th inning. Bottom of the 7th, it's 3-2, bases loaded. Pat Burrell, ground ball. Brian Roberts makes this play. And you mentioned Travis Driscoll. He went 6 1/3. This is a 30-year-old rookie. Gives up 2 runs. He's 4-0, and Baltimore takes 2 out of 3.
Well, he's been through 3 or 4 organizations. He actually won big last year in New Orleans, but he had to go to Japan to save his career at one point. It's a nice story.
Yeah, the Phillies left 9 men on base. They're hitting 164 with the bases loaded. That's the worst in the major leagues. And here in the game itself, Jose Cabrera facing Richard Hidalgo. Oh, it's a blast. Could go out. Jeff Jenkins going back on a full run. Oh, a beautiful catch, and... but wait, there's more. Darrell Ward running on it. Double play. Jenkins, a sensational play. Take another look. You know, sometimes it's not really going out. It just looked that way. No, that was going out. Saved 2 runs. Bottom of the 2nd now. It's Tyler Houston at the plate. Roy Oswalt, super sophomore pitching. Base hit. Now Richard Hidalgo is out there, slips a little bit. Now always running hard. Jeff Jenkins going to 3rd. Craig Biggio, the tag play, no. Throw to 3rd. Jenkins going back, and he buckles. And obviously in a tremendous amount of pain. Jenkins, as it would turn out, watch one more time. We'll keep a respectful distance on the replay. Dislocating his ankle. Ligament damage as well. Jenkins, as he goes back in, you can see it. He'll be reevaluated on Tuesday. They had to take him out. Alex Sanchez would take over for Jenkins in left field for Milwaukee. Here's Lance Berkman in the 4th inning. Down the left field line. There's Alex Sanchez now, full speed. Into the fence and goes down. Now he's down in pain. Lance Berkman coming all the way around. Got 20 home runs. Make it 21. An inside the park home run. Sanchez, we'll watch this one more time. Look, metal bars a few feet from the foul line. Just stick a bike rack in left field. Well, like that's never going to happen. Be carried off a bruised knee. Just jammed his hand. Now here, 2 on for Jose Hernandez in the 4th. The best slugging shortstop in the National League. A 3-run shot on Oswalt. Brewers take a 4-1 lead. Bottom of the 6th, Hernandez and Oswalt again. Hello. Chin music. Now that message, one might think. Jerry Royster said, yeah, now give the warning. Gonna do it, give the warning. No warning. Then in the 7th, Orlando Merced on, pinch hitting. Luis Vizcaino, 2 on, 2 out. Vizcaino gets his job done, and the Brewers limp away with a win. Jeff Jenkins, the bigger name, but Alex Sanchez, by the way, rapidly becoming one of the best leadoff men in the bigs. Second only to Luis Castillo in on-base percentage and stolen bases among leadoff hitters in the National League. They'll miss them both.